Lucamus Prime here, so it's time for a action figure unboxing and review today. This time it's going to be for this time a video game character from one of my favourite video game franchises involving fighting. And this character I'm going to unbox my figure of is also made by my father's horse, which is one of my action figure companies of all time. And this figure I'm going to be unboxing is of none other than NIGHTWOLF, as he appears in the video game Mortal Kombat 11. So this, of course, is how he appears in the game, his default appearance when you get him as a DLC character, because in the game he's DLC. But he, of course, also plays a big role in the DLC Aftermath. So the box comes with the figure itself, and there's also a stand behind him, and in terms of accessories, it comes with 2 axes of his, and also a bow and some arrows like he uses in the game, which is pretty cool. On the back, well, there's Scorpion, which is pretty cool, I guess, because that's the poster of the game there is on the spine. Would have been cool if you had a picture of NIGHTWOLF as a spine, though, and there's the game's logo there. It says here it's ages 14 up, and it's also not a toy. I guess it makes sense because it's like an item for collectors, but it's also an action figure, so I'd say it's both a toy and a collector's item. So, when it comes to what I think of NIGHTWOLF as a character, I think he's, in my opinion, an underrated character. In my opinion, pretty cool. And my favourite depiction of him is probably in the 2011 game simply called Mortal Kombat, or as I and other fans will probably call it Mortal Kombat 9, to avoid confusion with the original game, and also a 995 one with the same name. And I definitely really loved him in that, voiced by Larry Omaha. I think he did a great job playing NIGHTWOLF in that game. And when it comes, of course, to what I think of him in this game, Mortal Kombat 11, I thought he was pretty decent in this, voiced by Daniel Luhan. I think he did a pretty good job with what he was given as NIGHTWOLF, in my opinion, and what it was worth. Although I personally think that MK11 is a very mediocre game, especially compared to my favourite one in the franchise, which is Mortal Kombat X, and also Mortal Kombat 9, in my opinion. And I guess as well, lots of old games too in comparison. Because I think MK11 can be a downgrade, but definitely, in my opinion, not as much of a downgrade as MK1 is, that's for sure. And when it comes to live action territory, I, of course, unfortunately saw him in the absolutely dreadful film, which is Mortal Kombat Annihilation, played by the actor who goes by the name of Lightfoot, or Gary Paul Davis, if you want to call him. And I personally think that MK Annihilation, as I call it, MK Abomination, because in my opinion it's an absolute abomination, really ruined NIGHTWOLF a lot, which I really hated. That film really massacred a good character. I think he's miles better in the games, as far as I'm concerned. Even in MK11 he's better than he is in Annihilation. So, now let's get the figure open. So, there appears to be 3 pieces of sellotape on this figure as box, so I'm going to cut them now. So there's one on the back. Now for one on my left, cut, and now one on my right. There we go. Now let's open it up. So in the plastic packaging, you get the figure itself with the weapon accessory, so I'm just going to pull that there. And I think the stand is inside the box background, so this is a pretty cool background, how it shows the Mortal Kombat symbol there of the Shaolin Dragon, and there's the logo of Mortal Kombat there. Although I am disappointed that it's the same logo for all the MK figures, which just have Mortal Kombat, not even like NIGHTWOLF's symbol, or maybe a colour showing his clothing, you know, which is black and blue. Like, or maybe even his symbol, or a picture of NIGHTWOLF. Just, in my opinion, a missed opportunity when it comes to a stand. It would probably made him, I think it would probably make him, as pun intended, stand out. But yeah, there's a stand right there, just a Mortal Kombat on it, nothing special whatsoever, but here's what it is. And now for the accessories. So let's take out so there's one of the axes. It's green and looks pretty cool, really, I guess, so I can use that. And you also as well get a duplicate as well, which is pretty much just exactly the same, really. So you get 2 of them which are the same. And also here's the bow as well, and it does also stretch like this a little bit, so you can you know imagine finding some arrows. And here are the arrows, and they're all like stuck together in this. They're not like separable really, so I'm going to assume do they stick to his back or something. I do not know, or maybe he's got like someone he can put them in. I think he has actually. Now let's take the figure out. Doesn't appear to be anything holding the figure in place, which is handy, I guess. There we go. So here is NIGHTWOLF as he appears. This is a figure. Looks pretty good design-wise. They definitely did a really good job capturing how he appears in the game. Looks pretty accurate, I must say, really. So in terms of portability, arms can move pretty well, but we can't really go for his due to his shoulder armour on the right, which is fair enough. Same with the left one as well, but they are pretty good portable-wise, movable. elbows can also fold to as well on both of them, which is nice, and they can also go to the side too, so yeah, T-pause. And legs can also move slightly forward, but his clothing is blocking him a little bit, which I guess makes sense. Same with the back as well. And knees can also as well fold really well, but they're also very well secured, which is good for security, so it's not too loose. And the feet are also as well quite pausable, but they're also very well secured. And the toe parts can also fold, just like how real life feet can, which makes sense. And the hands appear to be on ball joints, I guess, which is handy. I think it's ball joints or something like that, which is pretty cool. So in terms of the arrows then, I'm wondering if they can actually go on here like this. I'm not sure. It'd be cool if they could, really. I mean, are they supposed to go on a bow or something? I really don't know. Because there's like this here at the back. I mean, will this go on it? I hope it can. Otherwise, what's the point of this storage on him? Or maybe it goes like this on the side or something? Maybe. Well, either way, he can always hold it, I guess, really. I mean, he can, of course, hold his axes. Well, or hatchets, even. I don't know if axes or hatchets. I might compare to the hatchets because they're quite small. They're not, like, long, are they? But, you know, like this, really, I guess. So I could say hatchets. But yeah, that's Nightwolf, guys. A pretty good figure of him, in my opinion. Looks pretty good like how he plays in the game. Definitely did a very good job with him in this. So, this is me, costume unboxing my figure of Nightwolf for Mortal Kombat 11's Toy by McFarlane Toys. Definitely, in my opinion, a very good figure. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to tell me in the comments what you guys think of this figure of Nightwolf. If you have it, let me know in the comments below. If you're not getting, I'd recommend if you like Nightwolf as a character, or Mortal Kombat 11 the game, or Mortal Kombat the franchise in general, or McFarlane Toys in general, definitely most my figure in my opinion. Also, be sure to join the team by pressing subscribe movies coming in the future, and I'll see you all later.